Guys, today I'm installing Fishman Fluence pickups in my guitar. Now here's the scoop. I have no experience doing this, but because I'm having a manic episode, I decided to. So, pretty excited to do this. More terrified because now that they're here, I've come to the realization what I'm about to do, what I have to do, and I may perish. As a quick disclaimer, I did look really intensively into the diagrams for the Fishman Fluence wiring, watched a ton of videos of the installation, tried to really get an understanding of pickup installation before doing this. But again, no experience. That's not good.
All right, so I got the pickups and the electronics out.
Let's check out the first issue I ran into, out of many.
As you can see, the Fishmans are too big, so I'm actually gonna have to route out the underlying cavity more so that they'll fit in, which sucks.
Keep in mind, I had no intention to route at all because that's scary. What's really sick and also nasty about this part is we couldn't get a router guide to fit. So we freestyled this part, and that's terrifying, awful, worst experience of my life.
Yeah, boy, I'm about to die.
Hey, we got it.
All right, so you might be able to tell by the tone of my voice, but I'm no longer worried because this is routed out. You can see some wood color, but I'm gonna Sharpie it in, and then I can get soldering with the electronics. It looks a lot better now that it's all black tint.
Time for what I thought was the easy part, the electronics. I'm such a fool.
All right, I'm about to put the ceramic bridge pickup in. I already have it wired. I put these pads on the underside so that it can adjust the pickup height. It comes with these pretty long screws that I can use for it. Neck one's already in, the wires are already sticking out right there. Right, all the electronics are in, and then all the wires for them are sticking out the back, so it's time to solder.
All right, so the soldering process, that took me about 8 hours just to get to this next point in the process.
All right, everything is soldered, wired up. This is a fire hazard, but it'll be fine. It did take many hours. The sun is down. That sucks. But when I plug in the jack, the kill switch lights up, which means that's wired correctly. I just need to make sure the pickups work. I just restrung this, added all the parts, plugged it in, no sound. So I have to find out what's wrong.
So yeah, worst fears realized. I broke my god-diddly damn guitar. Luckily, I was able to fix it, but I do not know if the stress was worth it because I didn't handle it very well.
Don't catch me writing dirty. Don't catch me writing dirty. Don't catch me writing dirty.
It's been many hours, but I found out there was a short connection here with another diagram, or with another wire. The diagram showed that I had to connect them, so I did. And then it caused a short. So what I did, instead of connecting them here, I connected the ground wire for the LED cable onto the jack. So there's a lot going on the jack, but it does work and everything else works. I also attached the high frequency tilt wires because when I tested it, after getting all this hooked up, the high strings were way too loud, and I found out that these strings, the blue and the yellow ones, if you connect them to ground, that'll decrease that and you get more of the metal sound, which is what we want. That's us.
So the reason it didn't work was because of the way I installed the kill switch, which I had installed in another video, but I had to rewire it for active pickups. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to check out music reactions or watch me destroy my guitar beyond repair, because eventually I'm challenging God, and eventually God's gonna win. It's just a fact. But yeah, that's the deal. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, thank you. If you didn't,
hi. Also, funny thing, I overheated the volume pot just a wee bit, which, fried the element at the lower frequency. So it works if the dial knob's at 10, anything below no sound. So it works for my case. But if I want to resell my guitar, I'm probably going to want to have to replace it. So advice to you, don't apply heat directly to the volume pot, or don't apply a lot of heat to the volume pot. I don't know, I'm new at this. You don't fry your volume pot, so lower temperatures, definitely do that. Yeah, I fucked it up.
so would I do this again? Probably not. The whole routing out part was a nightmare. The soldering with the kill switch was a nightmare. I kind of figured out how to do it now. I have a better understanding now that I've done it once. So I learned a lot about my guitar. resetting the action and all that shit after, because I had to reassemble the neck, attach the bridge again, so I had to fucking learn about intonation and like intonate my guitar and like set the action and all that shit. That was rough. It was a steep learning curve, learning experience really, and I learned I probably shouldn't have done that. But if you're as crazy as me and you want to, you know, I'll link all the stuff I use in the description below. I got my pickups from Sweetwater, located in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And, you know, they're homies. After you order something from Sweetwater, they'll call you and be like, oh, did you like... And they check in. Yeah, they check in on you. That's cool. That's cool. They're homies. They're homies. I'm just a regular customer. I spent my own hard-earned American dollar on this. And they were homies.